Today we are in East Rutherford, New Jersey at MetLife Stadium for the second time this year. The first time to play the Giants, where we slaughtered them pretty much. And last week Philadelphia had a dominating win over the Arizona Cardinals, and this week the 11-1 Philadelphia Eagles are taking on the 4-8 New York Jets. The Jets are obviously struggling this year, so we're going to see if they can do anything against Philadelphia and their high-powered offense and very good defense in terms of points, not yards letting up, as they are 32nd in the league in that. So now we will get this game underway. First play of the game, Matt Barkley, play action. And this is Deshaun Jackson's first game back and first play back. He gets a 22-yard reception on the day. That is something we've been missing from our offense these past few weeks. There's Barkley's stats on the year, 22 touchdowns, 7 picks. Now Matt Barkley firing. He's going to find Ted Ginn, who breaks a tackle. Ted Ginn down the sideline. Ted Ginn is then forced out of bounds. A 27-yard gain on the play for Ted Ginn. Now Barkley on 3rd and 20 in shotgun. Barkley takes the snap. Matt Barkley will fire, and it is almost intercepted, so they would punt the ball to the Jets. And now Geno Smith hands it off to Powell, and Powell on 2nd and 5 will get a decent gain there and make it 3rd down for the Jets. 3rd and 2. Smith pitch back to Powell, and Powell is then tackled in the backfield by Ty Zimmerman, the rookie safety. So 2 3-and-outs to start this game for these teams. We will see if either team can get it going now, as Darius Raynaud gets the carry. LaShawn McCoy is still out with an injury, so we'll see how Darius Raynaud does today in his place. Now Matt Barkley in shotgun. Barkley on 2nd and 3, hands it off. Raynaud get caught up on his own blocker, and he gets the first down and then brought down 2 rushes, 13 yards on the day so far for Darius Raynaud. And now Barkley in shotgun again on 2nd and 9. Matt Barkley rolling out to his right. Matt Barkley fires and finds Austin Seferian-Jenkins for the 14-yard catch on that play. Good play there by Austin Seferian-Jenkins, our rookie first-round pick. And now Matt Barkley in shotgun. Handoff, Darius Raynaud. Raynaud to the outside. Raynaud trying to get the first down, and he does get it just barely. 5 rushes, 25 yards for Darius Raynaud so far on the day. Matt Barkley in shotgun now, 1st and 10. Matt Barkley takes a snap. Matt Barkley throws, and he finds Ted Ginn, who was then tackled immediately. But again, 3 receptions, 36 yards, and the first down. Matt Barkley in shotgun on 2nd down. Barkley's moving around in the pocket. He fires, and he finds Deshaun Jackson in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. But there would be a flag on the play, and it is holding against the Eagles by Darius Raynaud. So now the next play, 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. Barkley dropping back. Fires, and it's almost intercepted by Cromartie, I believe, on the interception, almost interception. So out would come Dan Carpenter, who still only missed 1 kick on the year, and that one is good. 3-0, Philadelphia Eagles in the lead now. 2nd and 9, Smith sends a man in motion, Powell to the outside, and Ty Zimmerman is there very quickly to stop him from gaining a single yard, getting his 3rd tackle on the day and forcing a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Geno Smith in shotgun, dropping back. Smith fires, and he finds Gibbons, who cannot hold on to it, so that would make it 4th down for the Jets, as they would punt the ball back to Philadelphia. And Gibbons had the ball in his hands, just cannot hold on to it. Now Philly with the ball. Handoff Darius Raynaud. Raynaud does not get the first down, but he gets very close. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles, as Poe is the one on the tackle. Or Powell, I'm not really sure how to say his name. Now 3rd and 1. Since Austin Seferian-Jenkins in motion. Hands off Darius Raynaud. Raynaud's got the first down and a lot more, as he gets a very good gain on that one. 9 rushes, 51 yards on the day for Darius Raynaud. Now, first play of the 2nd quarter. Barkley all alone in the backfield. He fires, finds Ted Ginn, who was then brought down after a 7-yard gain. 4 receptions, 43 yards for Matt Barkley. Now Barkley in shotgun. Handoff Darius Raynaud. Raynaud to the outside, and Raynaud does have the first down. 10 rushes, 56 yards for Darius Raynaud. About a 5-yard gain on that play. Matt Barkley under center, dropping back. Matt Barkley is throwing, but it is tipped at the line. So 4th and 6 for the Eagles, and that would force Dan Carpenter to come back out for another field goal attempt. And Dan Carpenter lining up, and Foles on the hold. The kick is away, and the kick is good. 6-0 Eagles now, as the Eagles maintain this lead and going to try to add something to it, while the Jets are going to try to take it from them, as Smith fires and finds Jefferson on the very good gain, 20-yard gain there, and that's Jefferson's first catch on the day. Smith on the next play, 1st and 10. Handoff Powell. Powell to the outside. Powell's got some very good blocks, and Powell down the sideline inside the 20 and is finally brought down at the 15-yard line. We had been able to contain him most of the day, but that run right there set him over 50 yards. Now Smith sends a man in motion. Geno Smith dropping back. Smith fires to the end zone, and had anyone on the Eagles been paying attention in that end zone, they probably could have come away with an interception. But now it's 3rd and 18 for the Jets. They are 0 for 2 on third down conversions. We'll see how they do here. Smith in shotgun. Smith drops back. He fires, and he's got a man wide open. It's Chris Givens, and Chris Givens into the end zone to give the Jets a 7-6 lead. Matt Barkley in shotgun now. Barkley is going to fire, and he finds Deshaun Jackson, who has his 2nd catch on the day, 2 receptions, 40 yards. He has not made a catch since the first play of the game, and we are now middle of 2nd quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Barkley in shotgun. Matt Barkley fires, and he finds Darius Raynaud, who's got some very good blocks. Raynaud could have been gone, but number 56 was just able to trip him up. 3rd and 9 now for Philadelphia after a couple plays. Matt Barkley fires, and it's almost intercepted. And now from the 38-yard line, here would come Dan Carpenter, who's only missed 1 on the year. And the kick is away, and the kick is no good. So Dan Carpenter now missed 2 kicks on the year, but still very good for the amount of field goal attempts that he has gotten. And now Geno Smith dropping back on 2nd and 10. He finds Jefferson. Jefferson now his 3rd catch on the day. And Smith moving the ball downfield. Very good right now for the New York Jets. 2nd and 5. Geno Smith dropping back from shotgun. He fires, and he finds Givens down the sideline. Givens is forced out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And I'm getting really tired of my phone going off in the middle of commentaries. Geno Smith dropping back. He fires, and he finds Santonio Holmes in the end zone. Touchdown Jets. And now that would give the New York Jets a 14-6 lead over the Philadelphia Eagles. Matt Barkley in shotgun now. Barkley drops back. He's looking. Matt Barkley fires. He's going for Riley Cooper, who has the catch, and he's down the middle of the field into Jets territory as we now are inside 2 minutes of the first half. And the Eagles are trying to score to maybe tie this game up. Matt Barkley dropping back, fires, and it's caught by Cooper again, who made a very nice catch. But Cooper is injured on the play. So 2 back-to-back very good plays, and Cooper is injured. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Barkley dropping back. Matt Barkley is hit hard, and it's a fumble on the play. Randall picks it up, and Randall's going across. He's already into Eagles territory now as the entire offensive line is trying to get him, and he is finally dragged down at about the 30-yard line. But that play right there really hurt the Eagles in terms of trying to get back into this game. 2nd and 4. He fires, and he finds Santonio Holmes, who gets down inside the 5-yard line. And it's 6-14 still. And 1st and goal now. Handoff Powell. Powell is then hit hard, but he does get a 2-yard gain. They are down at the 1-yard line. The Eagles trying to stop the Jets from getting into the end zone here as Smith drops back, fires, and it is dropped. Ty Zimmerman could have very well had an interception there, but just was not paying attention. So now the Jets have it 3rd and goal from the 1. Handoff Powell, who was hit really hard in the backfield, and a 3-yard loss, and that would force the Jets to bring on their kicker and give them a 17-6 lead going into halftime. So the Eagles really need to turn something around here, or else they are going to get their 2nd loss on the year. Geno Smith from under center drops back. And first play of the 2nd half, and he finds Givens, who has the 1st down and his 3rd catch on the day. There's Geno Smith's stats on the day. 75% of his passes have been completed. So now 2nd and inches, handoff Powell, and Powell is then hit, but he does get the 1st down. Cedric Thornton on the tackle. And now here come the Jets again on 3rd down. 1 for 4 on 3rd down conversions today. Geno Smith from under center. He drops back. Geno Smith looking, fires, and finds Givens, who is then hit almost immediately. 4 receptions, 65 yards, but he does have the 1st down there. Geno Smith from shotgun now. Smith fires, and he finds Hill, who is then laid out by Patrick Chung, but he has another 1st down. The Jets are moving the ball very well down the field at this point. A couple plays later, Smith handoff Powell. Powell to the outside, and he is brought down in the backfield. 3rd and 12. Connor Barwin on the tackle. So now it's 3rd and 12 for the Jets. Smith all alone in the backfield. He finds Sammy Watkins, who was then brought down. Sammy Watkins, obviously a rookie receiver, but that would be his first catch on the day, and it's a gain of 7. But that would cause the Jets kicker to come back out. The kick is away and good, giving the Jets a 20-6 lead over the most likely highly favored Philadelphia Eagles, as he hands it off to Darius Raynaud, and Raynaud gets a 8-yard gain there. 16 rushes, 76 yards for Darius Raynaud. And now on 3rd and 6, Matt Barkley under center. Pitch back Raynaud. Raynaud to the outside. Raynaud's got the first down, a lot more. Raynaud into Jets territory and then forced out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play, and it is holding against the Eagles. And that would bring up a 3rd and 10 now for the Philadelphia Eagles instead of a first down in Jets territory. Now Barkley's got to come up with something to do. Barkley fires and overthrows everybody. So now the ball will be punted back to New York, and we'll see if this Eagles defense can hold them and not let up another score. Smith dropping back. Geno Smith firing. He finds Chris Givens, who is already to the 50-yard line. 5 receptions, 81 yards for Givens on the day. Smith now from under center again. Handoff Powell, who is then immediately brought down, but does get a 4-yard gain off of getting spun. So now on 3rd and 6, the Eagles defense needs a stop. Geno Smith dropping back. Smith looking, firing deep, and it is intercepted by rookie safety Ty Zimmerman. And Zimmerman with the kneel. Great play there by Ty Zimmerman, who's got an interception, or his 2nd pick on the year, I believe. And now Matt Barkley fires deep on the 2nd play of the next drive, and Deshaun Jackson takes it into Jets territory. His 3rd catch, he has 77 yards on the day. And now nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, this will be the last play of the 3rd. Matt Barkley firing deep, and it is dropped by Deshaun. So no, now we will have one more play of the 3rd quarter, unless I skipped right through it. No, I did not. 1 second left. Matt Barkley dropping back. Barkley fires, and it's caught by Brad Smith, the former quarterback. And Smith with the 13-yard catch there. And now we're in the 4th quarter, and the Eagles have quite the deficit to overcome. 2 touchdowns. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins gets a short gain there. There you see Barkley's stats, 16 for 26 and over 200 yards. Now Matt Barkley in shotgun on 3rd and 12. Barkley to the... he had a man open in the end zone. Why did he not take that throw? But now it's 4th and 12. Barkley fires, and he finds Deshaun, who cannot get the first down. So it would go back to the Jets. And 2nd and 6 now. Geno Smith with the play action. The Eagles need to come up with a stop as Smith fires and finds Powell on 2nd and 6, who will immediately get the first down and then get another few yards on that one. That was a 17-yard gain on that play. Geno Smith from shotgun. Dropping back. Geno Smith fires. He finds Santonio Holmes down the sideline, who was then dragged down by Brandon Boykin. Santonio Holmes, 4 receptions, 54 yards. And the Jets now 3rd down, couple plays later. The Eagles need a stop here. Geno Smith dropping back. Fires, and it is caught by Santonio Holmes. 5 receptions, 69 yards for Holmes. And now it's 2nd and 10 for the Jets. Handoff Powell. The Jets are still moving the ball very strong. The Eagles need to force a turnover very quickly, or else this game could be done. As Geno Smith now on 3rd and 6 hands off Goodson, who was then hit in the backfield by Patrick Chung. And that would force a 4th down. So now the Jets would come out and attempt a field goal. And the kick is away. And it is good. So 6-23. The Eagles are down by 17 points with about 7 minutes to go. It's not impossible, but it's very unlikely. So we'll see if the Eagles can pull it off. Darius Raynaud on the screen. Raynaud off to a very good start into Jets territory across the 40. And then forced out of bounds about the 35-yard line. He's out at the 36. So now, very next play, Matt Barkley from shotgun. Matt Barkley drops back, and he'll fire, and he'll find Bryce Brown. Looks like the same exact play they ran last time, but with Bryce Brown there. 2nd and 1 for the Eagles. Now 3rd and 1. Now Matt Barkley dropping back. Barkley fires and finds Deshaun Jackson, who would get inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 7. 5 receptions, 107 yards for Deshaun. Sends Brent Selleck in motion. Matt Barkley. Handoff Darius Raynaud, and Raynaud is hit before he can get into the end zone. And with about 4 minutes to go, the Eagles have to do something. 3 minutes, 40 seconds now, 3rd and goal. And Matt Barkley's going to run into the end zone. He is hit hard, but he does get into the end zone to force the Eagles now only have a 10-point deficit on the day. So we will see now if they can get this onside kick as Donnie Jones comes out to attempt it. 13-23, the Eagles with the onside kick, and it is recovered by Sammy Watkins and the New York Jets. And it's all but over now for the Eagles unless they can force a turnover. So we will see now if they can. 3rd and 8. The Eagles need this stop. Smith drops back. Smith firing and somehow gets it to Hill, who is then brought down by Connor Barwin. But Hill gets his 3rd catch on the day. And now the Jets on 2nd and 10. Handoff Powell. Powell is dragged down by Ty Zimmerman, but gets the first down. About 2 minutes to go in the game now. Now a minute to go in the game on 2nd and goal. Geno Smith from under center dropping back. He's looking, firing. He finds Santonio Holmes, who is stopped at the 1 on 3rd and goal. The Eagles need this stop to only force a 13-point deficit. And Powell to the end zone. He is injured on the play, but he does get into the end zone. And now it's 30-13 New York Jets. And Matt Barkley's just really out there playing for pride at this point, barring a miracle, as Matt Barkley fires and finds Cooper, who is then brought down. Cooper obviously not that hurt from earlier. So now the Eagles just playing for pride at this point just to finish the game. He fires and it is dropped, and that would force a 4th down. So now in the Eagles' last hope of the entire game, it is incomplete. And that would be it for the Philadelphia Eagles win streak. So the Eagles fall to 11-2. The Jets move up to 5-8. The Jets really had nothing to lose, so they played with everything. They took risk, and it paid off. The Jets now, like I said, 5-8. The Eagles 11-2. The Eagles are still in the lead for the division, as the Redskins would fall to 9-4. And the New York Giants have still not got their first win on the year, as after this week they were 0-13 still. So maybe next week they can get their first win. I don't even know who they're playing. But I know our next game is against the St. Louis Rams and Sam Bradford. So we will see if we can take out the St. Louis Rams. As you see the final stats for today, over 300 passing yards. Just wasn't enough to beat the Jets. And maybe another win and we can clinch the division. But this is Teenage Night, and I'm out.